picturesque town of Pahalgam in Indian-administered Kashmir was marred by a horrific terror attack. On that fateful day, 26 innocent civilians lost their lives. The perpetrators, a group with ties to Pakistan-based terror outfits, unleashed a wave of violence shaking the region. India vowed a firm response. This came in the form of Operation Sindoor, a meticulously planned military operation. Operation Sindoor targeted 9 identified terrorist camps operating within Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. These camps served as training grounds and logistical hubs for cross-border terrorism. Indian forces demonstrating pinpoint accuracy neutralized over 80 terrorists. Among those eliminated were high-ranking commanders of Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Harkat-ul-Mujahideen. Crucially, India maintained that Operation Sindoor strictly adhered to international norms. The strikes were conducted with precision, focusing solely on terrorist infrastructure. No Pakistani military installations were targeted, a testament to India's commitment to avoiding escalation. India's foreign secretary, along with senior military officials, presented compelling evidence to the international community. This showcased the operation's success in dismantling terror networks. China, Pakistan's long-standing ally, found itself in a precarious position. Its response to Operation Sindoor was notably muted. Beijing issued a statement expressing regret over the incident. It called for restraint from both sides. However, it refrained from explicitly condemning Pakistan's role in harboring terrorist groups. This tepid response underscored China's waning influence in the region. In contrast to China's lukewarm stance, the international community rallied in support of India. Major global powers, recognizing the legitimacy of India's actions, expressed solidarity. This broad-based support was a result of India's proactive diplomacy. Indian officials had engaged in extensive consultations with key countries. They provided irrefutable evidence of Pakistan's complicity in the Pahalgam attack. Domestically, Operation Sindoor received unanimous backing. Political leaders across the spectrum stood united in their condemnation of terrorism. This demonstrated India's firm resolve to combat cross-border terrorism. Pakistan's attempts to portray itself as a victim and garner international sympathy fell flat. China, in a bid to salvage its regional standing, sought to leverage its influence in Nepal. It urged Kathmandu to adopt a neutral stance on the India-Pakistan situation. This was a thinly veiled attempt to undermine India's diplomatic gains. Nepal, caught in the crosshairs of this geopolitical tussle, found itself under pressure. India, however, acted swiftly to counter China's maneuvers. High-level diplomatic engagements were initiated with Nepal. A delegation led by a senior BJP leader visited Kathmandu. This visit aimed to reaffirm the strong bilateral ties between the two nations. Nepal, while condemning the Pahalgam attack, sent mixed signals. This suggested that China's pressure tactics were having some impact on the ruling coalition. China's inability to effectively shield Pakistan from the repercussions of its actions revealed a shift in the regional power dynamics. India's decisive response, coupled with the international community's backing, signaled a more assertive India.